Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. In our last episode, we started making our way through this cave here to the sealed gate. Picked up a few treasures along the way, and we fought a ninja. So let's hit the switch and continue on. Speaking of ninjas and treasures though, I didn't mention last time that the assassin dagger will randomly kill an enemy. It's a 1 in 4 chance of using instant death. Oops. It also gives you 3 speed and 2 magic power, which is kind of good, especially for Shadow. But anyways, instant death, not so useful here because, well, as you already know, a lot of the enemies here are undead. And one of the very weird slash annoying things is that undead monsters in this game, if you hit them with an instant death spell and it works, yeah, it'll kill them, but then they'll regenerate immediately with full HP, making it more of a pain in the ass than anything. So try to avoid instant death in those situations. And speaking of instant death, the Vanish Doom trick I mentioned like 2 episodes ago, that's fixed in the Game Boy Advance version and the iPhone version of the game, so it won't work there. And again, I will show that off at some point when we come to a boss, but I won't be taking advantage of it throughout the LP. Sorry guys. But anyways, the staircase here looks awfully grand, if you know what I mean. And last time that ninja said there was a whole bunch of stuff over here, so let's take a look. Come over here and press A to examine the ground, and you get an invisible edge. Now if you're doing this on the iPhone version, it's a lot easier to find these because your character will get like a little exclamation mark over their head where you're supposed to examine the ground. Without that, I don't know how you're supposed to find this stuff. Here we get a water edge. I'm gonna call it edge or scroll because skiing just sounds funny. Oh, another back attack. If only I had an accessory that would prevent these. If only. Somebody asked me, Kai, why are you bringing Mog along? You know, if you don't like Gaw, he acts a lot like him. And yeah, that is true. Mog does have a random factor to him, but I just like Mog better than I do Gaw. You know, he's a Moogle, he's cool. So that's why. Come on. Oh, we got lucky there. That could have been really bad if that was a Life Shaper attack. By the way, I believe you can cast Float on your entire party, and you can avoid that attack entirely because it is Earth Elemental. Yeah, I've actually never tried that myself, but now that it's on my mind, I might give that a shot. Oh, I should have just... God damn it, I wasted a lot of MP there. Oh, that's okay. It'll give me a reason to use some of these tinctures and ethers and whatever else. Now, this one over here... Oh, where is it? There we go. It says here that we get a remedy. However, this is not true. It's actually a soft. Why it got mistranslated or typoed like that, I couldn't tell you. That is fixed in the later versions of this game. However, on the Super Nintendo and PlayStation, it's wrong. Here we get an ether. Awesome. And up here, there's one more to get. So let's see if Float works against Life Shaper. If it does, that would be amazing. Gonna do whatever so we don't completely annihilate these guys, and hopefully we'll get Life Shaper to work. Yeah, do you see how much damage Aura Bolt is doing? It's after like 1 or 2 levels, and it's already doing like 200 more damage. Oh, you're not gonna use it, are you? Come on. Do I really have to dick around and wait for you to cast Life Shaper on me? not kill him. Okay. Moment of truth. Come on. No, it does not. Okay. Oh, that sucked. Yeah, I'm gonna bring him back. And then hopefully end the battle. If I didn't say so last time, you can use the life spell or Phoenix Downs on pretty much anything in here to just outright kill them. I'm pretty sure they don't regenerate, but I could be mistaken. I've never actually used that tactic. Okay, well that didn't go nearly as well as I keep thinking he has magic for some reason. Okay, he has cure. We'll use that. Okay, that myth is not busted, viewers. Cannot use float to avoid Life Shaver. And up here we get not 2,000 gold. That is actually 293 gold. Seems like a very random number, but it is what it is, guys. Not much of a monopoly, if you ask me. It's kind of like, subpar. Oh, wow, that did work, okay. Wow. Go Bog. I suppose running shoes would be good on Bog instead of the sprint shoes, giving him haste. Thought there was... maybe I'm thinking of something else. Now the thing with haste is, it's kind of a tricky status effect in this game. Yeah, it speeds up the battle speed and allows your ATB gauge to fill up quicker, but it also directly affects things like poison, regen, seizure, and those kinds of status effects. For example, poison and seizure will trigger every 8.5 seconds, causing you to lose HP. And regen triggers every 8.5 seconds, causing you to gain HP. However, if you have haste, both of those are sped up. So be careful with that. If you're poisoned and you have haste, you're going to be losing HP a lot quicker. Damn it. Let's try this one. Hey! Aww. Well, that box is empty anyway, so no worries. Now on the flip side, if you want to use the slow status to your benefit, I suppose you could use that with someone who has regen. Or, I'm sorry, poison. And it'll slow down the drain effect. But really, poison's not really anything to ever worry about. Off the top of my head, I could only think of like one boss that uses poison attacks. And on the flip side, using haste to speed up regen also isn't really super useful because regen isn't very useful. But it's there if you guys want to consider that. There is an accessory later on that combines haste and regen, which is kind of handy. And since we're kind of talking about regen, stamina, the way it affects regen is it's used in the calculations on how much HP you regenerate with regen. It's not like a big part of the calculation. For example, if you wanted it to really make an impact, you would need to get a lot of stamina. And I don't think it's worth it, because you would need to gain a lot of levels, boosting up your stamina. When you could use those levels to boost other more important stats like strength or magic powers. So yeah, stamina is really not that useful. It also determines how much HP you lose from poison, but again, you would need so much of it to really make an impact that I don't think it's worth going after. The only really beneficial thing of having a really high stamina is the instant death evade. Not evade, but, the lower chance of getting killed by instant death. But again, there are other ways of preventing that, and it's really not an issue. So stamina, at least in this version of the game, is kind of useless. Here we get the Ultima weapon, which is not so useless. Although it is useless right now. Let's take a look at that weapon. Wow, 255 battle power? That is amazing! If only that were true. Yeah, that weapon, even though it looks like it's very powerful, right now, let's see, it is not. Does it tell us here? Yeah. Transforms at level up, grows stronger as HP increases. Essentially, that means as you level up, the sword levels up alongside with you and grows as you do. For right now, since we are at low levels and we don't have a lot of max HP, it's not a very impressive weapon. Later on, it'll be a very impressive weapon. Oh, come on, Mog, you're better than that. Suppose I could have went with a regular fire spell. Oh well. Yeah, oh, geez, Terra. You see what one level up did for her? Oh, man. Yeah, magic stat, so important in this game. Well, we're going to actually use you to heal up yourself a little bit. Oh, hey, alright, El Nino. Is that even still around? I know that was a pretty important weather phenomenon way back when. Like, that's all you heard about was, oh, this weather sucks because El Nino, this and that, and then it just kind of fell off the planet. You just stopped hearing about it, so I wonder if that's even still around or relevant. Hey, more levels. Alright. Getting closer to a new blitz and sword tech for those guys. But just to please you guys, yeah, we'll just leave it alone. I don't want to screw with anything. There's no item in there. More of these guys. Alright, well, you know what? Let's see if a Phoenix down will trigger their regen or not. That is one cool thing I liked about the undead enemies in this game, is that they're a little bit different. You know, they have a regen feature, and okay, it doesn't work. You know, not too many games do that. It's usually the same standard cliche of, oh, they're undead, you can use cure magic to hurt them. And that's as far as it goes. Like, there's no benefit in having an undead character. There was one game, though, I played where if you were undead, you had, like, double physical defense, and you absorbed poison. However, you couldn't heal yourself. So, I mean, yeah, you couldn't heal, but it's like that in every RPG. But the fact that there were actually bonuses to being undead was kind of cool. I wish more games did that. Here it's like, oh, you turn into a zombie, and you lose control of your character. And that's pretty much it. Oh, how come I didn't attack? Oh well. Yeah, don't use poison. What else can we use? I have all these spells. Oh, you know what? I will... Where's Rasp? I know she has it. Why is it way up there? The Rasp spell, rather than draining MP and transferring it to the caster, like Osmos does, this just flat out drains their MP. And a lot of enemies in this game, if you take away all their MP, they die. Just like in Star Ocean 3. Now normally I would chalk that up to being a bug, but it's not like one or two enemies work that way. It's like a good handful of enemies that, you know, have that characteristic to them. So I don't think it's a bug, I think it's actually intended. There's even a boss that you can kill by just draining all of his MP. So I think that's pretty cool. It gives you another way of killing monsters that either have a lot of HP or they're just really damned annoying, and it's, you know, quicker to cast one spell and drain their MP and kill them. I'll be showing that off on a few enemies that I can recall being susceptible to that. I don't know all of them, I'll be honest, but I do know some. So I'll try and show that off if I can. Oh, there's an ominous looking doorway. Everything's all even and proportional. Speaking of ominous, look at that background. Oh man. Got some devious looking thunder clouds back there. It's all dark and... Yeah, no kidding, Cyan. Now, depending on who you bring here, they have their own unique line of dialogue. I won't be showing off everybody, obviously, but I'll show you these guys. By the way, if you wanted to bring other characters here, Flash, very useful, Drill, Standard, Gaul, Windslash, or Actanion, because they can use Aqua Rig, Water Elemental, very good. Oh no, Kefka! I like this battle. Got some nice kick-ass danger music. Yeah, you know shit's about to get real when you hear this music. Oh, come on, clown. Wait, what? Nice finger wag there. Hey, I didn't sign up for this. Hi-yo! I like that. And I love the detail on the character sprites, how they show emotions like laughing, anger, surprise, sadness. They did such a good game. Such a good job on this game, sorry. Okay, so we need to keep Kefka busy until Terra slips through the gate. This is a scripted battle. Just kind of sit around for a couple of turns and you'll win. But since we have... Oh, Discord. Wow, I didn't know he had that. It didn't work, but interesting. That'll actually cut your level in half. Essentially, cutting the damage you can do in half. And it's multiplicative. If you get hit with it, more than once, it'll continuously cut your level in half over and over, and it really sucks. If only we had a character that could learn that spell. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. Huh? Whoa! Is that Bahamut? Zone Seek? Hey, I thought we had Zone Seek. What are you doing there? Must be one of his cousins or something. Ah, Fenrir. Terato. Cousin of Shiva. There's Kirin, I believe. Oh man. They came flying out of there like bats out of hell. Yeah, that didn't quite go the way we wanted it to. I like how the blocks are just conveniently falling in a little skull formation there. Very nice game. At least it looks like a skull to me. Where'd Kefka go? Well, I guess he just fucking took off running like a little bitch. Hell, I would if I saw Bahamut come flying out of the darkness like that. Holy crap. Yeah, let's get out of here. I like how Mog was sitting down. I love everything about Mog. He's just such a cool character. Are we healed up? No, we're not, but we're in pretty good shape, so... Luckily, we don't have to go through that entire cave again. We can just go through this... Oh, game, really? Ugh. Oh, you love fucking with me, don't you? Okay, I guess we'll fight these guys one more time. Why not? And Mog will just fall on his face again. Okay, good job, Cyan. I was hoping you would get at least one. 2 for the money. No whammies on that one. Alright. Come on. Wild bear. Why is that a water attack? That's not a bear. That's like a squirrel raccoon thing. Holy shit, talk about a heal. Wow. That's like using Cure 3 or Cure 4. Man, go Mog. That's another reason why I like Mog over Gaw, is that he has a wide variety of special attacks per dance. Yeah, you can't control them, but you have a pretty good chance of doing something useful, whether it be healing or damage or something. Apparite, these are the ghosts I was talking about. Yeah, their name just escaped me. Yeah, we'll just attack. These guys, pretty easy. I do want to run into the Coalescites and the Liches, so I can show you guys what they look like. And just in case I do want to get some more rages for Gaul later, I will have an opportunity to do so. So, they're pretty common on the first two screens here. Well, apparently not that common. Thanks for making me look like an idiot, game. I think I do that enough on my own. I don't need your assistance. But yeah, these guys have Imp Song, which will cast Imp on your characters. I don't think we've seen that yet. I've used it on a boss, which essentially just makes their battle power 1, and it disables their magic command, except for the Imp spell. If they happen to cast Imp, they can cure themselves, but they usually never do. A weird glitch with casting Imp on enemies is that a lot of them get a 100% crit rate when they're turned into Imps, which is kind of strange. Oh, here we are. Lich, Apparites, and Coalescites. Come on. Hopefully I can hit the Lich with Aurabolt. If not, we're going to go with a light. Okay, thank you, Sabin. Thank you. Yeah, those are the guys that can cast Fire 3. They have a much higher chance of doing it when they're alone, by the way. So take them out first. Plasma, also pretty good. And ha ha. Those guys can confuse you, I believe. I believe I already told you that as well. So, well, there we are. That's it for all the new enemies. We also picked up all the treasure, I believe. So, yeah, that's it. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, I love this music. Can we go in here now? Hey, we can. No, we could always go through that door, but it's this one that's locked. Oh well. Man, there's a lot of treasure in there. Can we eat the bread? No. No, nothing there either. Okay, yeah, we're done there. We're done. Hey, lock. You know, while you're here, why don't you just open that door for us? Oh, where'd they go? Well, yeah, wouldn't you be terrified if a bunch of creatures were flying through the air? Especially a dragon? Holy crap. Uh-oh. Revenge. Sweet, sweet revenge. Well, it looks like we don't have to team up with the Espers after all. They're going to take out the Empire for us. All right. Huh? Danger music? What's going on? I can feel it. Oh, never mind. I was going to use that opportunity to say something out of the gutter, but never mind. There it is again. Game, you're making it too easy for me. Stop. It was... oh god. It reminded of a very bad DBZ comic where... I'm afraid to even admit I've ever read this comic. But yeah, it involves Goku and Chi-Chi, and something is glowing, if you know what I mean, viewers. Or if you happen to have read that manga. Oh man. The things we come across on the internet. Whoa, Bahamut. I don't think that's actually Bahamut himself, but I'm going to call him Bahamut because that's what he looks like when you summon him. Oh man, they're attacking our airship. Carbuncle, what are you gonna do? We're gonna cast Reflect on my ship. They're coming right for us. No. Well, no shit, they're mad. You know, someone brought this to my attention. They're talking about the cranes that Kefka used to try and stop us when we were fleeing. You know, maybe he was just trying to, like, grab our blimp and pop it or something. I don't know. Because that would be a pretty effective means of taking down an airship that used a balloon, right? I mean, just use something to pierce the balloon and it would deflate, and even with propellers, I think we would go down, but I don't know. Again, that's too much logic for a Final Fantasy game. Uh-oh. One crash landing coming up. Bonus points if you get the reference. That could be a couple of references, actually, so, good luck, viewers. Oh, don't crash in the mountains. Okay. I guess the planes are as good as place as any, not like you can really control it. Oh man. And they died. That's it. Game's over. Hope you guys enjoyed Final Fantasy VI. Oh, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not going to cliffhang you guys here. Or am I? I'm going to call it quits here, though. Until the next video, you guys have a good day, and take care.